How are you going to celebrate the special dad in your life? Just got home from running errands to get ready to glow the special dad in my life, Mr. Randolph. And I can't tell you what I'm planning for him because sometimes he, you know, looks at my TikTok and might know. So I won't tell him. Um, you know, it's interesting. I think that we are at a place in time that people just want to argue on the strength. There's no room for misunderstanding, misinterpreting, and even when you apologize, some people still just want to argue on the strength. Well, what are you talking about, TJ? I happened to go to see this video that was posted, and the young lady was reviewing one of her comments on TikTok, that a woman is talking about how some men are looking for women to marry them basically so they can take care of their elderly parents. So, granted, I may have misheard, but I mentioned something about being fortunate enough to have Mr. Randolph welcome my senior aunt to live with us and so forth and so on. Well, I got jumped on. Okay? And so once I got jumped on because I'm trying to pat myself on the back, saying that, well, good for you, I apologize. It's obvious I misunderstood, misread. I apologize. You would think that'd be enough. Like, oh, okay, no harm, no foul, sis. But no. Got to double down. That's what's wrong with folks. And it's interesting because I just gave a training today about communication. Hold that thought. Okay, part 2. I gave a training today talking about the importance of communication to a group of leaders. And one of the questions that was asked, about what happens if you say something or you type something in an email and the person takes offense to it and your employees takes offense to it and starts typing some foolishness to you. The first thing I said is one of the things we need to do is when we are communicating with someone, before we automatically assume that they're trying to pat themselves on the back, we should assume good intent. People don't do that anymore. People assume that you're trying to start some shit. And not saying that some people aren't. But even when you reach out and say, I was telling the leader, even when you let the employee know whatever, that's not what I meant. Even if you have to apologize, even if the employee has to apologize, let's have a dialogue. Or even if we're not having a dialogue, if the person explains himself that they misunderstood or what they were trying to say was misunderstood, assume good intent and let it lay there. But no, everybody they just want to fight all the time. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna act like I don't know what that is. Cause in my younger years, oh yeah. Where my OU Sooners at? Who remember me? I was ready for it. But I'm tired. I ain't got time for that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. Listen. I don't argue with folk in my own house. So I ain't gonna argue with people that don't even know. But I think, we at a crossroads. Everybody just on edge. Take a pill. No, don't take a pill. Relax. And assume good intent. And here's the thing. That's why people don't apologize, because when people apologize and say, hey, I misstep, instead of you accepting the apology graciously, because you can tell when somebody really means it, you just want to step on them. That's why people stop apologizing. That's why people stop admitting their own wrongs, because this is what it gets you. Fortunately for me, I am confident in myself and accepting of myself, I have no problem admitting my foibles. Take that with you.